What's going on, YouTube? I was doing a little reading, and I came across an article where it said that three accompanying officers that had helped Derrick Chauvin detain and end up taking the life of George Floyd have been indicted. The one thing I can say about that is those three officers, they won't see any real justice. The reason I'm saying that is because they have a lot of people behind them. For one, they have the International Fraternal Order of Police. That's the union that all police officers in America and around the world use for police duty and for police officers. They're very tight-knit. They take care of their own. Those three guys are not going to see any real justice. And the thing I can say about it is this. Neither one of those three officers took the time to try and talk Derrick Chauvin out of doing what he was doing. It was cruel and unusual punishment. None of them cared. None of them tried to dissuade him from doing what he was doing, putting his full weight through his knee on the neck of a man. That's cruel and unusual punishment. None of them cared. None of them tried to change the situation. None of them showed any kind of empathy. But now, since they're going to go through trial, they're going to look for empathy through the public's eyes, through the media's eyes, and through, of course, other police officers' eyes. That's why I say they're not going to get any real justice. If they do go to prison, it'll be short sentences. It won't be anything that really shows that true justice was served. It'll be symbolic. It'll be just to try and calm down the media, calm down the public who are enraged by what had happened to George Floyd. But I just see it as another fake trial, a mock trial, to try and shut people up and to try and think that there really is justice served when it comes to issues of race. And I'm not saying that every single time that something happens to where someone is white or black is an issue of race. Sometimes it's just an issue of circumstance. But in that, I guarantee you that if George Floyd would have been a white man or a white woman, the same situation wouldn't have happened. I guarantee you that the bystanders would have did something. They would have said something. The whole situation would have been different because they would have made the officers so uncomfortable in what they were doing to a white man or to a white woman to where they would have stopped before the person died. Or they would have made the situation turn out wholly different than what it was. Derrick Chauvin saw he was being videotaped, but he didn't care because he knew, or at least he figured, he would get away with it. And that's one of the problems, one of the main problems that comes with police brutality here in America when it comes to police officers dealing with the black people. They feel they'll get away with it, or they feel they'll get negligible punishment. So they'll do it. But when it comes to dealing with a person of any other race, especially a Caucasian person, they'll think twice before doing that. Derrick Chauvin would have never knelt on the neck of a white man or a white woman. Wouldn't have happened. He would have known better. He would have known he would have been punished for that. He would have known that they would have did a thorough investigation to see why he did such a thing. Those are my thoughts on the whole situation. But I just don't feel they'll get any real punishment, those three officers. What they're going through now is just a mock trial. It's just to shut people up. You may agree, you may disagree, but those are just my whole thoughts on the situation.